Well, Hayley was born in June of 1990. When she was 5 months old, we learned that she had a hernia and that she needed to have surgery to repair the hernia. It was intended to be an outpatient procedure.
The surgeon came out and told us that during the surgery, Hayley's heart had stopped beating. They had been able to get her heart started again, but what we didn't realize was that while he was in the waiting room talking to us, her heart failed a second time in the recovery room. They had been able to get a chest x-ray, and they could see that Hayley's heart was greatly enlarged. It was about 3/4 the size of her chest. He warned us at that point that he wasn't sure that Hayley was going to make it through the next 24 hours. And I remember at one point praying that if it was God's plan to take Hayley from us, that he would please just give me one more opportunity to hold her so that I could tell her that I loved her. Hayley did make it through the next 24 hours, and in another couple days, we were able to finally hold Hayley again. And then a few days after that, we were able to finally take Hayley home.
So when Hayley was 18 months old, we had an evaluation done of her. And at the conclusion of the testing, they told us that Hayley had cerebral palsy. They said she would never be able to walk. She would never have normal use of her arms and hands, and she would face a variety of developmental delays through her life. This all stemmed from brain damage caused by a lack of oxygen when her heart failed during the hernia surgery.
When Hayley was about 3 years old, one evening I was giving Hayley a bath, and out of nowhere she looked at me and said that Jesus had taken her to see God in the clouds, and that he had said, "Hayley, you need to go home so your mommy can hold you some more."
We had an appointment scheduled with a new pediatric cardiologist, and we felt comfortable enough with him that we shared that story with him. We both remember how he just looked at us and said, "I believe her." He said, "I've looked at everything that she went through, and based on what she experienced, she shouldn't be here today. She shouldn't be alive." When I think about Hayley and what she's gone through early on in her life and 25 surgeries since then, I think it would be easy for a person to feel like God had forgotten them. But she doesn't blame anyone or anything for what she's not able to do or not able to participate in. He's freed her from having that bitterness.
Hayley has such a strong faith. The Spirit of God in Hayley is so evident. Whether you look at her when she's smiling, whether you listen to her when she's singing, she impacts people in a lot of different ways. And most of the time, I don't think she has any idea that she's made an impact on someone. They just see her smiling and her attitude, and it encourages them. Hayley and I were so excited the first time we heard the worship team sing "Who You Say I Am." That's one of our favorite songs. When it comes on the radio and we're in the car, we are singing at the top of our lungs.
Well, I really like that song and the overall message of what Jesus does for us, how he frees us through his death on the cross, and also from our challenges on this earth. I also like how it reminds me that I am a child of God, and how there's a place for me in heaven.
To me, Hayley, in a sense, embodies the purpose and hope that all of us have in Christ. God has richly blessed her and given her hope for this world and beyond.